Good afternoon, Manchester, and welcome to the December 13th, 2019 edition of The Pulse. I'm Olivia McHugh.
And I'm JT Weeks. Thank you so much for joining us. We're excited to be bringing you the latest stories about our Manchester community.
This week on The Pulse, Alec Bairos investigates why out-of-towners keep coming back for an annual Manchester tradition.
And then, Jessica Pardi highlights a change in the MHS classes that isn't focused on the curriculum.
We have all this and much more on this edition of The Pulse.
TV studio, The Pulse starts now.
Erika de Peterio is a junior at MHS and has recently earned her first school record in the girls swim team for the 50-yard freestyle. Emily Madden dives into the work ethic of this athlete to document what has helped her earn this record.
Records. Records are a very monumental part in many student athletes' lives, whether it be on the track, in the gym, or in the pool.
On November 19th, Erika de Peterio broke the 50-yard freestyle record with a time of 24.79 seconds.
At first I didn't even know I did it, and then I hit the wall and I was like, oh my god, I got the same time again, I missed it. But then I looked closer and I was like, oh my god, I got the record, and it was an amazing feeling. The process was long and it was very rewarding in the end. I put in a lot of effort and time into training. I definitely feel like this season was the right time for me to accomplish it.
Coach Cassandra Holder has witnessed the time and effort Erika has put into her craft.
Her freshman year, she was 0.01 seconds off, so to watch her work towards a goal and accomplish it was a huge ordeal. It was also probably the best I've ever seen a female swimmer swim in my 4 years of coaching. It was a great race.
The previous record holder was also very impressed with Erika's swim and time.
She was really happy that I broke it. She actually told me when I got to the wall, she was like, I'm so glad you made it this year, because if you broke it next year, it would be 30 years and then it would make me look old. So that was a really funny experience I had with her.
That former MHS swimmer is none other than Principal Miss Miner, who set the previous record with a time of 24.88 seconds.
I was really happy for her because I know how that feels to kind of have your name on the record board. I was, a little taken aback to hear how long ago it was that I had said it, because I thought, wow, I can't believe high school was that long ago for me. But I'm really happy for her. I know that that was a personal goal of hers, and I know she was really, really excited. I saw that excitement with my own eyes.
Erika has set her sights on putting her name up on the board for a second time during her senior season.
For senior year, I'd love to maybe break the 100 freestyle record, and I would like to just be a great role model for the incoming swimmers.
Overall, the girls swim team has had an amazing season. Congratulations to Erika and the girls on a great run. From Manchester and The Pulse, this has been Emily Madden reporting.
Another congratulations to Erika on the record. We're eager to hear more about your successes both inside and outside the pool.
The 83rd annual Manchester Road Race happened on November 28th, and reporter Alec Bairos was front and center at the event to discover why so many runners from Manchester and places much further afield make their way to Main Street each Thanksgiving to compete.
The Manchester Road Race has been a tradition in many families for over 83 years. People from all over the world come to participate in the race. We wanted to dive deeper into the diversity of the race and the town.
5 seconds. The 83rd running of the Great Manchester Road Race. This is quite a sight to behold. This is our version of Thanksgiving.
We talked to the mayor of Manchester, Jay Moran, about how the diversity of the road race has changed over the years. He said that people from all over the world come to race. Many race as a holiday tradition, and others race to qualify for bigger races such as the Olympics. We asked runners to rate the diversity of the Manchester Road Race, and this is what they said.
1 through 10, what would you rate the diversity of the Manchester Road Race?
I'd say a 9.
You would?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Definitely 9. I'd say an 8.5.
6 out of 10.
I love it.
Manchester Road Race, 10. You get all different cultures.
10?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the same 10.
10.
10. By far 10, oh yes.
Although many believe this race to be very diverse, there are some who believe otherwise.
It's not a very diverse race, so out of 10, maybe like 2.
We then talked to longtime volunteer Marge Letitia about her views on the diversity of the Manchester Road Race.
We had people from around the country, but they have immigrated here from like Nigeria, Uganda, because what they're doing is going to all the races around here. And we had people from Ireland, England, and this is the place for them to come.
Hey, good morning!
All in all, this is truly what Thanksgiving in Manchester is.
Throughout the years, the population and the diversity of the Manchester Road Race continues to grow. The never-ending sense of community does not go unnoticed by the public. We hope to see you here next year at the 84th annual running of the road race. From the Pulse on Main Street, this has been Alec Bairos reporting.
It's always weird when a windy 40-degree day is considered warm, but the runners were happy with the conditions for the 83rd running of the Manchester Road Race. Eric Jenkins won the road race and Edna Kiplagat came in first for women. MHS alumnus John Bisk was the fastest Manchester resident, earning an overall 24th finish.
Congratulations are also in order to MHS's Aiden Puffer. This sophomore qualified for nationals in cross country this Saturday after Thanksgiving. Congratulations, Aiden.
You may have heard the buzz around MHS hallways about the feeling circles. Our own Jessica Pardi now takes us ringside to see this new restorative practice in action.
Many MHS students know that the constant workload throughout the week can lead to varying amounts of stress, but restorative practices are a new addition to MHS that are helping aid students in this stress.
Let's see if anybody notices.
To help gain a better student-teacher relationship, students participate in activities such as feeling circles in Mr. DeSantis' Latin class.
In class, somebody does something they shouldn't have done. That's not the first time we're having to have a conversation. So if I have a student who did something they shouldn't do, we can use that connection to try and bring them back in, right? If they don't feel connected, why should they listen to anything I say, basically?
Since students are the main target, Rachel Doherty gives her opinion on feeling circles.
Make this pretty complicated, actually.
I love doing feeling circles in Latin because I think it's a nice break from work, and I think it's a nice way to settle down before the weekend.
Although only recently being implemented into classes, restorative practices have helped students reduce some stress. From Manchester, this has been Jessica Pardi reporting.
The Pulse wants to send a huge thank you for everyone involved with the restorative practices who allowed us into their circle.
We now return to Main Street for another Manchester tradition. The annual tree lighting at St. James Church occurred last Thursday, December 5th. Benjamin Roy was there to help shine a light on a popular community event.
Music. Santa. And most importantly, lights. The epitome of the holiday season is on display in downtown Manchester during the annual Christmas tree lighting. While all Manchester citizens enjoy the holiday cheer, this event has a little extra charm for young children attending.
Why are you up there? Well, you're tall.
What's your favorite part about the Christmas tree lighting?
I love seeing Santa. When the tree gets light. And seeing all the beautiful lights. Let's go! Seeing the tree get lit. Seeing all the people on stage and seeing Santa.
Not only do the lights excite the children, but also the presence of Santa Claus himself, as he was brought in on Manchester Fire Department's ladder truck. And the community coming together gives this event a friendly environment. Also, a longtime Manchester resident explains what the tree lighting means to her.
My favorite part would be being able to take my son after I came when I was a little kid.
It's Snow Joke how our community comes together for the holidays. This holiday season, deck the halls with both your friends and family. From the downtown Manchester Christmas tree lighting and the Pulse, this has been Ben Roy reporting.
The tree lighting celebrated not only a beautiful tree, but another successful year. Thank you to all volunteers and community members who came down to celebrate on the Hill.
That's all the time we have for you today, Manchester. Join us next week to see Jack Beauregard highlight a beloved security guard at MHS, and Sam Mashinsky discovers the benefits and drawbacks to classes with 2 teachers.
If you have any story ideas you think should be included in our program, email Mr. Larson at b11elars@mpsbride.org.
Make sure to follow us on social media and check out our past work by heading to mhstelevision.com.
I'm JT Weeks.
And I'm Olivia McHugh, and this has been
The Pulse.